Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about what could be a reading list. I've used it that way in the past. And we're going to talk about 10 books that made a list. And we're just going to kind of run through some of the things that we can pull out from this information. If you don't know, every year, the American Library Association, they put out a list. And that list includes the 10 most challenged or banned books. Normally, you can find some pretty good stuff on these lists. Stuff to read. But we'll go through some of the information about it first. So, for the previous year, there were 1,247 attempts to ban or challenge books, going after 4,240 titles. Do the math real quick. More titles than attempts. What does that tell you? That this is not a case of a kid walking into a library, picking up a book that mom didn't know about, mom finding it, and then going up to the library and raising a stink. Because there's more titles than attempts. It's organized. It's organized. Now, as far as the 10 most challenged books, what do you think they are? Like, what would you imagine they would be? What should they be if we were a functioning society? If you were trying to shield children, which is the general tone of these, I would suggest that they should be books that are, about war, famine, man's inhumanity to man, all of that stuff. That's probably what we should, try to shield our children from until they're a little bit older. What are they actually about? Love. Love. They're about love. Okay, without further ado, here's the list. Number 10, Sold. Number 9, Let's Talk About It. Number 7 and 8 are a tie, with Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, and a book called Tricks. Number 6, The Bluest Eye. Number 5, Flamer. Number 4, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, yet again. That makes it a lot. Number 3, This Book is Gay. Number 2, All Boys Aren't Blue. And number 1, Genderqueer. It's almost like there's a theme there. You can walk into most libraries and you can find books about, let's just say, grown-up activities. A whole bunch of them. What this list shows is that despite the framing that they try to use, it's not actually about a depiction of a grown-up activity. It's about a depiction of a grown-up activity where the author or the characters are LGBTQ+. That's what it's about. This has been a relatively consistent theme for a bit now. There was a time when I used these as reading lists because you got all kinds of cool new subjects introduced. That's rain, by the way, if you can hear it. But now it's getting kind of repetitive because it's organized, because it is specifically targeting a group of people that they want marginalized, that they don't want to have representation. I don't believe it's about shielding children. Go walk into a library and find books about, again, term it loosely, man's inhumanity to man. Those books, they never make this list. It's always about kicking down. It's always about going after people who are just finally starting to get some real representation and trying to stop that. Because, let's be real, it's about keeping other people down so those people who aren't doing so well, they have somebody to look down at. We're better than them. If your entire basis for saying that you're better is based on the idea that you are intentionally keeping somebody else down, maybe you're not. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.